is sponsored by...
We're here with Denny at Craft Body Scan. Denny, thank you so much for having us here.
Amber, thanks for coming down.
Well, I always think it's so interesting to be here and see all of the technology you have with these body scans. I always ask you, I think, the same question because I still don't know why it is not more mainstream. People are so vigilant about getting their physicals, their mammograms, talking to their doctor. Why is this not part of your normal yearly exam?
That's probably one of the most common questions that I get. And you know, when it comes to early detection, these machines cost millions of dollars. And the doctors and radiologists and all the staff that go with it cost a lot of money. And so usually with insurance, without a symptom, it's just not possible for a doctor to order it. And so we feel like we use the machines the way they should be used for preventive reasons, where just like somebody like you comes down and gets a scan and finds out they have a calcium score 0, but sometimes people come in and they get the scan and they have a blockage and they didn't know about it. And getting the scan from a preventive reason can save their life, something that a blood test or maybe a urine test or a simple x-ray couldn't do.
It makes so much sense to me that this should be part of that. And it's just so hard to fathom that so many things could be stopped before they even become to where you're having to have bypass surgery or cancers diagnosed. Are there so many symptoms that go unnoticed that these machines can catch before you even realize there's a problem?
Oh yes, of course. I mean, when you think of lung cancer is the #1 killer of all cancers globally. And a lot of times the symptoms of lung cancer might be symptoms of something else. If somebody has a cough, well, it might be allergies, seasonal allergies. And so when it comes to early detection, we can see tumors in the lungs long before somebody even has any symptoms. And so instead of waiting until we start to, have a cough or a fever or start to lose weight, a lot of those more serious symptoms, one simple scan can see those things and we're able to prevent that person from ever having to get to a surgery and hopefully save their life.
You must have so many stories of lives that you've saved just by people coming in and getting the scan done.
It happened today. This morning we had a gentleman, his name was Gustavo, and he came into the clinic, goes, I want to talk to a manager. And so I came out and said, well, one of the managers here, and he goes, I just wanted to come let you know. Craft Body Scan saved my life, and it was an incredible story. He had taken one of our flyers at an RV show of all places, and he waited 2 weeks to call and make the appointment, but he came in and got the scan, and his calcium score was over 800, and so our provider told him, hey, you just need to go to the emergency room right now, and he ended up getting checked in. He had 100% blockage in the widowmaker and had to have a surgery to correct it, but he actually started crying at the end and said, this added 30 years to my life, thank you.
I mean, it's unreal because he had no idea that anything was going on.
No symptoms whatsoever. So
this machine literally saved his life and saved his family so much grief.
It gives me chills sometimes to think about it, and that's one of the rewarding things to working here is that we do something that matters.
So often you hear these stories where people are diagnosed by accident and by then it's too late. And a machine like this, it just seems so simple to walk in for a low cost and get scanned and make sure that you're in good health, or if there's a problem, go in and have that taken care of.
Yes, normally we charge over $1,000 for that scan, but to raise awareness in the Raleigh area and to try to help everybody be able to do it, for the month of July and the month of August, we're offering a promotion of only $149 for 1 or 2 people to come down and get that scan. And it's read by a board-certified radiologist who's going to read those images and write that report, and if necessary, one of our providers will be able to reach out to that person and explain it so they can understand it.
So how do we book that?
All right, so it's pretty easy. We can go to craftbodyscan.com, and there's a portal there where somebody can sign up, or somebody can simply just call us. The phone number is 919-794-8888, and we have somebody on the phone that can book that appointment and make sure they get a good time to come in and get scanned.
And just going on the website and checking out information is really cool too, to actually see what all is involved and what all you're going to receive in exchange for such a small amount of money.
Yes, there's tons of information there. If anybody still has some questions after they see this, I implore them, go look at the website and make your appointment and come in and see us.
The preceding was sponsored by